Some students get confused when to use helping verbs and when to use to be. Helping verbs like do, does, did, we use it when you can see the verb one here. For example, for helping verbs using verb one, for example, I don't go. Go verb one. She doesn't eat. Eat verb one. To be. We use to be is MR or was were if you can see adjective, adverbs, nouns, and verb ing. Adjective are, for example, she is hungry. Hungry is adjective because something that we feel. Adverbs. Adverbs is, for example, adverbs of place. She is in hospital. Next, for example, nouns. She is a doctor. Doctor is a job, occupation. It's also a noun. Or it is a car. Car is a noun. Next is verb ing. Present continuous tense. For example, she is driving now. She is driving now. How to use WH questions in sentences. We focus for now in simple present tense and past tense. In simple present tense, we use do or does. In past tense, we use did. Here are some examples. Where do you work? When does she wake up? Why did she come late? Where did she go? After does, we use verb one. To be. To be is MR and was were. We use to be if there's verb ing, adjective, adverbs, or nouns. Look at the examples. Why is your baby crying? Crying is verb ing. She is hungry. Hungry is adjective. Why is your sister happy? Happy is adjective. Because she is the winner. Winner is a noun. Who is that man? Man is a noun. He is my teacher. Teacher is a job or occupation. It's also a noun. Where are you now? I'm in the supermarket or I'm in the office. Office is adverbs of place. Now, let's try to make WH questions in present continuous tense. Sending us 10 boxes of candies now. If the answer is his father as the subject. His father as the subject. So we need to use who. Who is sending us 10 boxes of candies now? Who is sending us 10 boxes of candies now? If the answer is the subject, you just need to change his father or the subject into who. And then the rest of the sentence, just copy paste here. So easy, right? You just need to copy this, the rest of the sentence, and just put it here. You just need to change the subject into who. So simple, right? Okay, now let's move on to the next page. We have learned about who as the subject. Next, we want to know how to use the verb. How to make the questions to know the verb. For example, the answer is standing. Is standing as the verb or the action. So we use what. What is his father doing now? What is his father doing now? If the answer is the verb or the action, we usually use do here because we have learned about who, about what, and then now I'm gonna explain about the object if the answer is the object. What is the object here? We have learned about who as the subject. Next, we want to know how to use the verb. How to make the questions to know the verb. For example, the answer is standing. Is standing as the verb or the action. So we use what. What is his father doing now? What is his father doing now? If the answer is the verb or the action, we usually use do here because this is present continuous tense, so we use doing. Okay? Now, let's move on to the next page. We have learned about who, about what, and then now I'm gonna explain about the object if the answer is the object. What is the object here? The object is us. For example, the answer is us as the object. So we use whom. Whom or to whom, you can choose one of them. One of these. To whom is his father sending 10 boxes of candies now? To whom is his father sending 10 boxes of candies now? The answer is us as the object. So we have learned about who, about what, and whom. Now we want to know how many or the quantity of the noun. So we use how many. How many is used for countable nouns. So if the answer is 10, the quantity of noun, countable. So we use how many and also with the noun. How many boxes of candies is his father sending us now? How many boxes of candies is his father sending us now? Look at the note. To be refers to the subject. The subject is his father. His father is he. So we use is. I repeat, to be refers to the subject, not to the boxes here. Okay? Because the one who sent the boxes is his father. So we use is his father. Clear? Okay. Now let's move on to the next page. Okay, now we want to know the things that his father is sending. Okay, now if the answer is boxes of candies, boxes of candies is the thing that is being sent. Okay, for example, we use what? What is his father sending us now? What is his father sending us now? So, don't forget, to be refers to the subject. Subject is his father. Okay, let's move on to the next page. Okay, so you have learned about who, what, whom, and the quantity. We use how many, and then the things. Now, we want to know the time. When is the time being sent? The time is now. Time signal. Okay? So we use when. When is his father sending us 10 boxes of candies? When is his father sending us 10 boxes of candies? Okay, the note to be refers to the subject. Subject is his father. Now, if we want to know how to use whose in WH questions, I'm going to explain here. For example, his is the answer. His is the possessive of noun, right? So for example, we close his because the answer is his. Okay, we cover his. We can change his into whose. Whose father is sending us 10 boxes of candies now? Whose father is sending us 10 boxes of candies now? His father. Because his is function as the subject, his as the subject, so we can just change his into whose. Here, whose father, and the rest of the sentence here, we can just copy and paste here. So simple, right? Okay, so his, we just change it to whose, and then we have to write down father as the noun. Whose father? Don't forget, you have to use the noun. The noun is the father. Okay, that was the last page about WH questions in present continuous tense. Now let's move on in WH questions for simple present tense. Okay, as I told you before, if you want to make questions in simple present tense, we're gonna need do or does for questioning. For example, the sentence is, his father sends us 10 boxes of pizza every day. Cool, right? To have pizza every day. Okay, his father sends us 10 boxes of pizza every day. The answer is his father as the subject. So we change his father into who? Who sends us 10 boxes of pizza every day? Who sends us 10 boxes of pizza every day? Note, helping verb refers to the subject. The subject is his father. Okay, now we want to learn about if the answer is his as the subject. His father, but we focus on his. The answer is his as possessive of noun. So we can just change his into whose. Whose father sends us 10 boxes of pizza every day. As I told you before, if the function is the subject, if the answer and the function is the subject, we can just copy and paste the rest of this. Okay, now we want to learn about if the answer is his as the subject. His father, but we focus on his. The answer is his as possessive of noun. So we can just change his into whose. Whose father sends us 10 boxes of pizza every day. As I told you before, if the function is the subject, if the answer and the function is the subject, we can just copy and paste the rest of this, the rest of the sentence. So we just need to change his or the answer into whose. We can still use father here. Whose father sends us 10 boxes of pizza every day. Whose father sends us 10 boxes of pizza every day. So you can still see sends still with S because the answer is still the subject. Now is about the verb. For example, we close the answer and the answer is sends. His father blank us 10 boxes of pizza every day. So, what does his father do every day? So we can just, as I told you before in present continuous tense, if the answer is a verb, we just use do. Remember? For present continuous tense, we use doing, but for simple present tense, we use verb 1, do. What does his his father do every day? What does his father do every day? Remember, helping verb refers to the subject. And after do or does, we use verb 1. Okay, now, how about the answer is the object? The object is us. Okay, as the object. This is the subject, this is the verb, and this is the object. Okay, so whom, we use whom because the answer is the object. Whom or to whom does his father send 10 boxes of pizza every day? To whom does his father send 10 boxes of pizza every day? The answer is us, the object. Don't forget, helping verb refers to the subject. The subject is his father. And after do and does, we use verb 1. Okay, got it? Okay, next page. WH questions in simple present tense. Now, if we want to learn if the answer is 10. 10 as the quantity of countable nouns. If countable nouns, we want to know how many, we use how many, okay? How many boxes of pizza does his father send every day? How many boxes of pizza? Okay, don't forget to use boxes of pizza to clarify how many the things. Okay? Don't forget, after does, we use send, verb 1. We need to use the helping verb here. So only if the answer is subject, we don't have to use do or does. But for the rest, starting from verb until the rest, okay, we have to use do or does in simple present tense. Next page. Now we want to know the things. If you want to know the things, so you can use what? The things is boxes of pizza. Okay? The things is boxes of pizza. The answer is boxes of pizza. So we use what does his father send every day? What does his father send every day? Okay? Because we want to know the things, so we use what? What does his father send every day? Okay, now this is the last page for simple present tense. If we want to know the time, the answer is every day, the time signal. So we use when. When does his father send 10 boxes of pizza? When does his father send 10 boxes of pizza? The answer is every day. I hope all of this clear enough for you. Okay, that was the last page of WH question structure. If you want to know more about what or WH questions, you can see the other video about WH questions. And if you do like this video and you want to share with your friends, you can just share the link. Okay, please give a thumb up and please comment and share and subscribe to my channel, Teacher Lily. My YouTube channel is Teacher Lily. You can just subscribe. So every time you have questions that you want me to explain, you can just put a comment and I will try to upload for the next video. Okay, so please support me by like and subscribe my channel so I can give you more information or more explanation for the next teaching materials. Okay, thank you guys.